Hello everyone, my name is Yelsum and welcome back to Invasion. So yeah, time management fail. I missed Monday's episode. I'm still trying to work some things out with scheduling of various things, so hopefully I'll get it all sorted out. As of right now, we are currently running is it a canola press? Yes, 2 canola presses, 7, I think, is it 7? No, 6 fermenting barrels and 7 oil generators. We might be able to turn the 8th one on. I've basically just got it connected from the fuel line right now. So far, these things they seem to be keeping up. At least so far, I have not seen this thing drop. It stayed with 16 buckets in it the whole time. So I'm considering that a good thing. I did have to convert over one of the remaining clocks from redstone into canola. 2 was not enough to keep up. Not at all. I think what I really need to do is I need to modify the way the system up there is set up. I've got kind of a general idea of how I want to set it up, but I'm not entirely sure. I think what we may do is get started a little bit on that, because you can see I made this little room here for it. I just don't quite have in my head how I want to lay it out. But right now, I mean, it really does... Ooh. Wait a minute. Okay. Really? Either these pipes have a limit, or they're not able to keep up now that we've got enough canola coming into those things. Well, one way to find out, I guess. And click. Ooh, wait, what was that? That was my hammer. Alright, so this one should start powering up. That'll give us 800 RF a tick. We were already pretty close or at the line to run this thing at full power. So it's been running for a little bit. I mean, you can see it's got a decent amount in here. It's still not producing iron like I'd like it to, though. Which I have to say is a little bit disappointing. Okay, apparently that thing cannot do this stuff. I found out that you can grind the iridium, or dilithium and iridium, or whatever it's called. You can grind it in here, and then I've been using this thing to get in there to smelt it down. I was. No, I really wasn't. I thought I was. Didn't I? Got iridium. Wait, how many of that was there? I didn't have much of the dilithium. I wonder if that stuff never actually smelted. It was always the iridium. Oh yeah, looks like it. Oh, okay. Apparently it makes crystals. Someone's been watching a little too much Star Trek. Let's see if that's possible. Where do I want to put this chunk? Good enough. So we got a decent amount of gold. I mean, gold's working okay. Gold we really don't need. What I've been trying to watch out for is more of the coal and uranium, because we're starting to get a decent amount of the uranium built up. And where's it at? Alright, so we can use that. Let me look here. You can make plates with it. I don't know if you can actually do anything with the plates. That seems excessive. I don't know why you'd want to do that. Okay, where's the thingy? Thingy. It's in here somewhere. It's usually really obvious. Maybe not. Well, okay, how about this? It used to be really obvious whenever... Oh, I know why it's not really obvious. Because I'm looking at the wrong mod. That's the generator... Wait. Yeah, it's the generator block. That's not the right one. There it is. The thermoelectric generator, if you put... At least it used to be 2 blocks of uranium and like 2 blocks of ice on alternating sides. It was pretty good. Seriously, why is it only when I record that I get tired? So that's one of the things, depending on how much power it produces, it may be a good thing to power these, which would pull them off the grid, and we could use more of them. So that's an idea. I also want to build up more of these things, but I don't remember how they're built. I know there was a reason I hadn't built any yet. Because basically I'd like to get another controller, or I think 1 router is all we'd need, and then... There's that little bugger at. There it is. 2 routing connectors and some routing cable and that type of stuff. Ah, yes. That's why. And how's the router? Pretty close. I mean, oddly enough, this is cheap. I mean, even the Ender Pearl is cheap. The sod. Redstone proxy. That could be useful. Man. I had something I wanted to try when I started this up. And it's gone. I mean, I can think of one thing that would be worth trying. Maybe we'll give that a try. Wait, did I put it in here already? Ah, I did. Okay. So it must not be quite going full power yet. So what are we looking at up there? 800 and it needs 1,000. This is 160. That gets us 960. This is 80. That puts us over the line, but we're also powering those and this stuff. So technically we need to get a little bit higher. I wonder if I really wish there was a way we could test and see if this thing actually produced power. Alright. Lightning rods would be useful. It rained a lot. This, on the other hand, could be really useful. I mean, 648 RF per tick. It's not that bad. It's not big enough to cause an issue, and I have left space above this thing clear on purpose so that we could stick something like this in here. What is this? Environmental tech? What's it cost to make it? That's the lightning rod. There it is. Tier 1 solar. Electrical steel, which was not that bad. We only need 4 of it, though. Did we already have that? 2. It was iron, coal, and silicon? 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 I have no idea which one's which. One of them is stuff in the body, one of them used for something else. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. So we need... yep, this one. 1, 2... And I believe there's some of that stuff over here that I can't pronounce. Yep. And nope. We'll come over here. Let's flip you to alloys only for the time being so you don't do anything silly. That's electrical steel. I'm doing things silly apparently. Get in there. Good, good. You? Anything? No. Wait a minute. You haven't produced anything in a while. Did these things flame out on me? Empty. Not empty. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah, that's working. And then we'll drop it in here. Alright. I should probably check those. I had to pull it into the main power grid. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. These things are pulling too much power. Oh, that's going to be a pain. How are we going to set that up? This thing's producing, what, 80? That could work. Where'd he go? Where'd it go? Oh, ha! Thief! Okay, so we need not one of those. It's producing 80 RF a tick. That might be enough. Need, yeah, one of those should do. We'll just come over here and go plop. And that's not configured, so it can't do anything. And then something's getting shot up to here. That's better. Nope. Wait a minute. You're supposed to be on sucky only. Always active. Always active. Okay, there we go. Alright, good. We cannot have those things running out of power, so the ideal, I think, in the end would be to have an XNet system where these always have power. Like, they get priority over everything else to make sure the whole system doesn't shut down. Alright, there's our electrical steel. Alright, we need 4 gold blocks. Okay, just making sure I didn't have one already. That would have been awkward. This one's going to explode soon, I think, but nope. Okay, good. Didn't blow up. It will eventually. It's one of the crappy ones if I remember right. And let's come over here. You can see I was making more of the fermenting barrels. Let's see, it's here, here, here. Whoa, that's so not right. And then this goes in the middle, and then these go around the edges. Gets us one tier 1 solar panel. Buttons. There we go. Do we have a quest for a tier 1 solar panel? We might. Nope, we don't. Oh, I made one of those, that's right. Darn, that would have been cool. I was really hoping we had one, but we got some of this stuff though. Here we go. And into there you go. Flip you back over to furnace split mode before I forget. Okay, now you. Tier 1 solar requires 9 solar cells, 16 structural blocks. 16 structural blocks. That's hardened. Okay, hardened stone structural block. What was hardened stone? Not that bad. Gold and redstone. I think we can afford the gold. Didn't I have more gold in there? What did I do with the other gold? Did I put it over here? Didn't think I used it all up. Huh. Oh well. Okay. Thought process. Where was the thought process going? Redstone. Do not need that much redstone. That should be more than enough redstone. And then we'll take one. Alright, so that gets us there, and then we need the hardened stone, which was cobblestone and smooth stone. That is going to be the pain in the butt, I think. Got 2 stacks? Yeah. Because I don't think we have a lot of it. Yeah, more smooth. Alright, let me smelt up some stone and I'll be back. Okay, so like I said, I don't remember where I got this one. I think it was out of a quest reward for creating a furnace, but it's going really fast compared to this one. So I got the materials here to upgrade an iron to a gold and a gold to a diamond. And I want to see what happens. Well, first off, if the crafting table explodes. Okay, so this will... That'll convert it to a gold. Holy crap. Okay, so it's definitely going faster. And that's diamond. Okay, so diamond is fuel and capacity of items, where this one can do 2. It also seems to be doing really good on that miniature coal. Tiny coal, whatever it's called. So that's something. Okay, so these things definitely get in where you belong. They definitely have some stuff to them, that's for sure. So I really wish it would tell you the difference, because this one, because you can kind of see it splits. You've got 2 iron, you've got a normal to an iron, and you've got, looks like a normal to another rack. So I'm guessing it's got 2 different branches, because your iron one here goes to your obsidian, but I don't know what the netherrack one would be so special for. Huh. I may have to look them up to see, because that's definitely, I mean, a normal furnace, so maybe it's supposed to be a tier before iron? Maybe? Who knows? Either way, I mean, it's cranking out the stone pretty nice, which I'm a fan of. This one's working pretty good too. For fuel, it started off with 5 coal coke, so I think it's doing pretty good. We come over here and let's just give this one a little more, and then we'll split it. Alright, now if we come over here, we only need 16 of these things, I think, if I remember right. Let's get that one out of there so we don't accidentally make anything inconvenient. No stone in there, otherwise I'm going to get a bunch of buttons. There's that, and I put all of the cobblestone into the furnaces. So if we come over here, cobblestone, hardened stone. Alright. Chop chop. Oh, already had some in there. How much is that going to make? Well, it's going to make a little bit of it, that's for sure. Oh, actually, let's take you out. What we can do, I think, is if we do... No, I don't want anything in there. There we go. Otherwise we get nuggets. And that, and then we just do that. Now if we put this back... There we go. It'll just start producing them for us. A little bit easier. What do we run out of? Oh, ha! Gold. Do. Getting those moving. Oh, carbon dust. That's good. I want to eventually get into the advanced generators, and I want to look at the syngas, whatever production. Takes an insane amount of iron, though, to get there. So we're definitely going to be sitting on this, I think, for a little bit. Solar tier 1. Okay, now we need modifier cores. Environmental tech modifier. So these are the plain old cores. So you got a speed modifier, which I don't think can be used in a solar. Yeah. And the piezo, whatever the heck you want to call it. Accuracy. Huh. No idea what that's for. This one might not be a bad idea to have in it. Requires a decent amount of iron, though. This one, on the other hand, requires clear glass. Okay, so a block of iron, that's not that bad. Clear glass, which is enriched. How many do we need? 4? 16? So 16 sand, 16 nether quartz. How are you doing? You fill up yet? Nope. Okay, good. Alright, so we need 16 way back around here again. That's not 16 sand. Making more sand. Wait, what are you? That's fused. Alright. We need... nope. Okay. Aha. 2. Sort. Sand? Huh? More? Getting better. We'll let it process out the last few. Come over here. I've been kind of storing carbon-y stuff in there with the exception of the redstone. Ooh, gold. More carbon. More stuff. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so... you go in there. You here, and here. By now we should have, yep, 16. And then we combine this, and we get that. And then we come over here. You? Oh, got fuel. Torch furnace. You. Make me lots of that. Nice and fast. I approve. We need 16 of those. We needed the core, which we have. And then those upgrades. Only need... oh, solar cells. I haven't even looked at those yet. Oh, that's going to be interesting. What does it take to make you some iron? Okay. More clear glass. Okay, so each one of these takes 3, and we need what, 9? So we need 27 clear glass. It's a good thing I tossed more quartz in this thing, or more gravel. Okay. And you. Hopefully I did the math right. Come back over here. And it's actually doing really well on the tiny coal, which I approve of because it's a little more controlled. Okay, so we need to make the modifiers first. 4 blocks of iron. That's the part that's gonna sting. I guess we... 1, 2, 3. We got enough to make 4 blocks of iron. I don't have any stone. So we can make these. Wait, did I not? There we go. Okay, so that gives us those pieces, but we've only got 3 of these, so we're going to need 9 more. Well, 6 more, I think? You gonna help us out? Well, that's a start. I don't want any more sand. Give me more of that. You can go in there. You, how are you doing? Nothing useful. More clay. More clay. Still, someday I will get rid of that clay. I'm just breaking it all because, you know, because I didn't even break all of it. Do we have the rest of it yet? There's that. And nope, there was only 2. Make that. And then you just... Oh, wait, what? Say what now? Oh, make that. Why don't I have 9? Got those. Oh, because I grabbed a lot of them. Okay, so we need 27 of these, which means a lot of lapis and a lot of this stuff. So... 7. And lapis. You. Grind that up. You know, I should probably do that in the pulvis. I wonder if it'd be faster. You going? Yay. Moving along. So that gets us 7. We need a little bit more. It's not being helpful. Wait, didn't I grind up? Yeah, I did. Already got it. And then some of that. So, lots of those. Let's just burn this thing to the ground here. This is so going to explode. It didn't explode. Can't see it, but every now and then I push a button, I lean away from the keyboard like, it's going to get me. Oh. And... okay. Alright, that gets us 27 of those. Cook that stuff up somewhere, wasn't it? There's that. Okay. What else do we need to make this? Nope. 2 redstone each. Okay. Okay. And then the 9 iron. You gonna be helpful? Seriously? Why are you being that way? Yes, I'm checking all the boxes over and over again on the off chance I'm an idiot and miss some iron. Got gold. Wait, that's zinc. Every time I see the zinc, it messes with me. It's doing it on purpose. Nope, almost fully grown. Let's check the power source and make sure it's going. Still holding up? How are you? Really, I thought for sure this would not be able to keep up. It is having no trouble whatsoever with just 2 of them. I mean, if you lay out the time span it takes this to create 80 millibuckets of the oil, of the canola oil, it gives you a little bit of play here because these each take 100 milliseconds or 100 ticks, and this takes like 40 ticks or something. I don't know, something not 100. So they kind of overlap. So apparently that's working. Either that or I got something seriously screwed up here and it's just managing to work really, really well. But that's, I mean, 800 RF a tick. That's working pretty good. And it's expandable, which is good. Especially once we get this stuff onto it. Then I think it'll work better. Because then it won't be quite so... oh, yay, there we go. Then it won't be quite so pipes everywhere. Instead I can just stick one of those... what are they called? No? This button. Connectors. I can just stick one of those in between a row of fermenting barrels and a row of brain. One of the connectors in between like 4 of the fermenting barrels, and you could just both insert and export from it, which would be kind of nice. No. Yes. There you go. Faster. 1. Come on. You can do it. 2. We'll try it and see what happens. It didn't blow up. Okay. Now let's see. Nope. I need you. Bouncy, bouncy, bounce. This is the middle. So that makes that the middle. So if we come up here and we go pop. Oh, crud, there was a torch there. Oh well. What is this thing? 7 by something? Oops. Nope. Ah. Number of times I get stuck on that. Where's my torch? Make torch back. Okay, so it's a 3x3. You know what? We're just gonna. Actually, that might work. Let's just put you here. And pop these out. Hopefully this thing won't. A little bit of lag going there. No, server's not skipping at all. Weird. Alright, put that there, put that there, put that here. I can do this until it blocks my view. That was very nice of it to not fill that block in until the last part. And solar. Of course. Right when the sun's going down. Go figure. Alright, but first off, we're going to need... What can we do for conduit? I mean, we've got that thing now, so... That's redstone, we don't need that. That'll transfer 640. This thing will do 648, so what does it take to make this stuff? Energetic, glowstone, gold, and redstone. That's workable. 2, 3... 3 counting is fun. And 3. Alright, so that'll cook that up. I would put the capacitor in there, but I really don't want it to chew up everything we got left. Alright, there's that. So in theory, we should be able to run a line straight down. There we go. Straight down from there into the top of this thing. How many of these things... Wow, my aim was horrible. I missed them all over the place. Eh? Okay. How you doing? You gotta try harder. Alright, 1. Wow, that's slow. What did I pick up? Oh, there it is. Put you in there. Okay, what I'm going to do here, because waiting for the sun to rise is going to be probably riveting video, I'm going to let the sun rise and come back. Well, I'm going to let that finish. When the sun comes back, I'm going to get it all connected up, and then we'll see what happens. And we're back. This moon, there it is, word. The moon's going down, so I've got it connected, but I currently have it disabled, so it's never active. So what I'm wondering here, what does it take to make a capacitor? Like just a basic, cheapy little capacitor. It'll hold 1,000,000. It requires iron. Okay, so 4 iron and a bunch of those. How are we doing for iron currently? Put that away. Just emptied this thing, so we're just gonna keep tossing it in there. And I've been trying to keep up with the junk that's coming out of the that thing over there. I think I just need to modify the way it's set up so that it trashes more things. Because right now it's we don't need all this slime. We don't need all this string. I mean, if we could get... Where'd they go? Probably threw them away. We got the prismarine crystals. Get some more prismarine shards with one of the other filters, and we can start making lamps with them, which would be kind of useful. Okay, I'm not going to say sun's up. Take that out of there. And always active. We're going to let it go. And hopefully it's working. So, what was I looking for? 4 iron, that's what I wanted. Wow. Hey, we got 4. 4 iron, and then we need 4 of these, which is copper, gold, and redstone. Okay. So if we come over here and we go basic capacitors, make 4 of those. Now we need to convert these into, well, not these, but the iron into plates. Toss that on there. 4 done by now. Yep. Alright. And basic capacitor. Alright. Ah, I need 4 of those. This one, take that. Boing. Okay, definitely moving along. And pop. Gimme. And plop. And your max input is 1,000. That's fine. Shift. And then we're going to say output. Does that work? I can't tell. I mean, it's definitely not bringing in as much power as I thought it would be. Always active. Insert. I don't think it's going to matter. It's definitely fluctuating. I'm guessing the power coming in from there, so yeah. Jeez. Well, what's going to happen then is that this will charge up over during the day and then it'll drain out overnight. Yeah, definitely can't make one of those. We could make more of these. Once you get to work, you give me more iron. Like gold. I don't need gold. Heck, I at this point in time don't even need iridium. I mean, eventually I will, but not right now. You working? You're working? You doing your thing? You know what? Wait, let's find out. Can we pulverize any of this stuff? You can see I did make some upgrades for this thing, so it'll go a little faster. Oh, that's right. I told you to split them. Okay, so that's not that bad. So if we go to VRNU. Okay. Oh. I wonder if we could upgrade that one to be cooler. So we could increase it, make it faster. We could burn more fuel. What we can't do is make it take power, which would be really awesome. We can give it an automation ability. I already gave it an upgrade slot. Max of 2. Okay, so that makes sense. Increased chance of output. Okay, that's what the other one is. That one doesn't say there's a max to it. So in theory, every once in a while, that little slot right there will get an extra one into it, which is kind of neat. The IO upgrade would probably be nice. Gives you 2. Why would you need 2? Huh. I don't really need experience. Saves heat, that could be useful. But I think the automation upgrade would be the one that'd be the best in the end. But I guess for now we'll just toss it back in there. You in there. Let's see. You're smeltable. Okay. Well, that's one. What I've been looking at, nope, is this. So energy cost per duration is 200,000. But the duration is 400 ticks long, so you divide 200,000 by 400. That's how we ended up with 1,000 per tick here. That's how come it's actually, workable. But this one can be sped up to change that duration down to a minimum of 64 ticks. So it would take 200,000 RF every 64 ticks as opposed to every 200 or 400. And, wait, that's what? How is it cheaper? 400 ticks at 400 RF per duration, so 1,000. How can this only be 500? Or am I doing that math seriously wrong? Did they change that? Huh. Void ore miner tier 2 requires 3 of the tier 1s, not the end of the world. We've actually got the diamonds, I think, maybe to do that. Clear lens is easy. Where is it? This would be difficult, making 2 more of these. Beyond that, I mean, I think upgrading this thing to a tier 2 to see if that power rating is actually correct would be worth it, because if it's cheaper, if you make the bigger one, that would just be, awesome. Plus, when you make the bigger one, you can start putting the modifiers on, like we could put right there. So we could make it so if it rained, this thing actually produced some power still, which, probably should be done as well. But we upgrade this thing to a tier 2, and it goes to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it stays that size, but it gets taller, I think, if I remember right. It's been a while since I built one of those things. Yeah, it just gets taller, because that's 4. So it goes up 1 block. It gives you enough room for another one of those lenses, and then somewhere in here you can jam the modifier cores. But this is actually... I doubt that's working. Something tells me that something is not quite right there. Let's find out. Bounce. Oh, come on. Up. There we go. Here, and here, and extract. Nope, extract. Always. Insert. Always. Really? Between those and this, it's actually leveling out? Or is it just not? No. Wow. It's definitely working faster than before. But I wonder if it's actually getting enough power from that it's not... Yeah, there it goes. I got a little bit. -1. Yeah, it's pulling every now and then. Huh. That's something. Okay, well, I guess for right now we're going to call it. We're going to say thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, please hit that like button. If you're not subscribed and you want to see more videos, hit that subscribe button and you will see more videos. If you happen to know someone who might be interested in watching the creation of a solar panel and getting a few of those things messed up and hardened blocks and all that fun stuff, send them a link. Maybe they'll like the video. Maybe they'll subscribe, and then hopefully you get to be happy for making somebody else happy, and I get to be happy for channel support, which is awesome and always appreciated. So again, thank you for watching.